Hi everyone, welcome into my Peter's English podcast. First, I want to introduce myself because no one knows me. I'm Peter. I'm 34 years old. I like learning English and doing my podcast. Learning English and doing my podcast is my hobby. I like watching movies and series in English. I like listening to my favorite English podcasts and audiobooks in English. And I like doing podcasting. I decided to create my Peter's English podcast because I like doing podcasting. I like writing my own fairy tales in English because, as you have to know, every week I write my own fairy tales in English, and I like doing it. It's my hobby. And now in this episode I want to talk how to create your podcast on your YouTube channel. Yes, YouTube channel. I think that YouTube channel is the best option for creating for uploading your full HD video podcast. And what? Yes, I want to talk with my co-host. That is Microsoft Copilot, because he knows a lot about the topic, because he is trained with a lot of information from the internet. But at first I want to tell you my opinion about it. Yes, every YouTube user can create their own YouTube channel. I've created my YouTube channel. I've added my logo, and yes, of course you can. But yes, of course, at first thing, you have to check. Not you. YouTube has to check you if you are a real person who wants to be a creator on YouTube. That means you have to send the image of your ID card, and then you have to send YouTube your phone number, and then YouTube can check you, and and when you are verified, after this moment you can do your full HD video podcast on your YouTube channel without any problems, because you can upload a lot of videos without any problems, and you can stream without any problems. And what else? Yes, your video has to be okay with the rules of YouTube, because YouTube verifies every your video that is okay. Of course, that is information that you have to know. And what else? Yes, I can tell you that at first you have to create your podcast. You have to create your playlist on your YouTube channel that is named podcast. Why? Because you are doing to create your own English podcast. Then you have to add your RSS feed. Yes, of course, YouTube can automatically upload your video, your podcast, your audio podcast from your RSS feed as a video podcast with the static image and with your audio for your every episode, and it can do it automatically, and people can use YouTube as the podcast app, and that's great. You have to add your RSS feed, then you can then you have to choose that you want to add your every video or not video, that you want to add your whole playlist from your RSS feed, and after this moment YouTube added your full podcast from your RSS feed, and that's great. And every time when you upload into your RSS feed new audio episode, you will have automatically it on your YouTube channel. And how to add your YouTube video? You have to create your video, of course, record it, then you have to upload it on the internet. You have to add the title, description, hashtags, your link. You have to add your video to your playlist, to your podcast playlist. Don't forget that you have to choose if your YouTube channel is for children or not. When you are, this is very important because if you are done doing with YouTube channel for children, you have to write no, this content is not for children, and you have to upload your thumbnail. That's very important too, because your episode had to have a good image. And what else? If you want to be successful, yes, that's a very hard work. It's not something easy, because I don't believe that kind of videos that are telling that it's easy to do, to have a lot of followers, subscribers, and audience. No, it's very hard, of course. And what else? Have I forgotten something? Yes, you can. I think that's it for this episode, and now we can speak with Microsoft Copilot. I'm streaming and recording on my YouTube channel. I've introduced myself to my audience, and I've told people how to do a podcast on YouTube channel. Tell my audience how to create a podcast with automatic RSS feed, a podcast with automatic RSS feed, and how to create a new video episode on YouTube. Now we have to wait. Here's a clear and engaging guide you can share with your audience during your stream, Peter. Now, people, this was message from Microsoft Copilot, and I want to share with you the information that has been found by Microsoft Copilot. How to create a podcast with automatic RSS feed. Creating a podcast with an automatic RSS feed means your episode will be distributed to every platforms. We found manual uploads. Here's how to do it. Step-by-step guide. Choose a podcast platform, hosting platform. Use platform like, yes, there are a lot of podcast platforms, but there is a one podcast, or I think there is one podcast platform that I use, and I really recommend you to use it for generating your RSS feed and for audio and video podcast, because this platform can do it. Now the second thing, upload your episodes, record your audio, MP3 or WAV format, add episode title, description and cover art. Upload to your hosting platform. Yes, the second step means that this second step means how to upload your episodes into your podcast hosting, MP3 and audio. Yes, of course. But this is not the topic of this episode. We can continue. Get your RSS feed URL. Your host will provide a unique RSS feed link. Yes, of course. After this, your podcast platform can create your unique RSS feed that you have to use for adding it to your YouTube channel. Now we can continue. The step 4. Submit 2 directions. Use your RSS feed to submit to validate your feed. I don't think that Microsoft Copilot has... No, I had to do it again. Okay. How to create a new video episode on YouTube. Creating a video podcast episode on YouTube is simple and powerful. Here's how. Step-by-step guide. Plan your episode. Write a short outline or script. Decide on your format. Talking head, slideshow, animated, etc. Record your video. Use your phone, webcam or camera. Make sure audio is clear and lighting is decent. Edit your video. I don't do any video edit, but okay. Use free tools like add intro, outro, captions and music if needed. Upload to YouTube. Go to YouTube Studio, create, upload video. Add title, description, tags and thumbnail. Choose visibility, public, unlisted or private. Schedule or publish. You can publish immediately or schedule for later. Share the link. And that Bob's your uncle. But Microsoft write me how to add RSS feed to your YouTube channel podcast playlist. Because Microsoft Copilot didn't understand what I want to what I was asking. Yes, here is how to add your podcast RSS feed to YouTube. YouTube now supports RSS feed, people. Yes, that's true. YouTube really supports RSS feed from your RSS podcast host. That's perfect. Investigation for audio first podcast, allowing creators to automatically upload episodes as static image videos. I was talking about it. Step-by-step guide. Set up a podcast on YouTube. Go to YouTube Studio. Click Content, Podcasts. Create a new podcast by adding title, description, custom thumbnail. Yes, of course, people, I've forgotten this. If you starting, go to your YouTube Studio, click on choose podcast and add your title, description on custom thumbnail of your podcast. The same that you are using on your podcast hosting platform. Choose a playlist to host your podcast episodes. Yes, connect your RSS feed. Use a podcast host in your RSS. Find your RSS feed. Go to the distribution tab. Scroll to publish to YouTube. Link your YouTube channel. Select the playlist created for your podcast. Automatic uploads. I don't know why is Microsoft Copilot talking about some kind of RSS podcast host, but okay. I was talking about my opinion. How to do it? Okay. Visibly set. Wait a minute. Yes, I have to tell you again that when you choose podcast playlist on YouTube, then you have to add your RSS. When you after this step, you have to choose if the YouTube RSS podcast playlist will can add everything from your RSS feed or not. I really recommend you to add it all. Then your podcast RSS playlist added your full podcast from your RSS feed automatically, and that's it for your audio podcast on your YouTube. Visibility settings. Choose whether new episodes are public, unlisted, or private. YouTube will not notify subscribers. Important notes. RSS ingestion is available only in select regions. Okay. YouTube doesn't distribute your podcast to other platforms, only YouTube and YouTube Music. Okay, that's true. I think that's it, people. I tell you how to create your podcast RSS with automatic. I told you how to create your podcast playlist on your YouTube channel with adding automatic RSS feed. Thanks to it, you can automatically upload your audio podcast as a video with the static episode and with the static picture of the episode. And in that moment, you can create video with the static image for your every audio episode on YouTube. And that's a great thing, because people can choose YouTube for listening your audio podcast, and you can and I really recommend you to do your full video podcast on your YouTube. I think I told you everything. Wait a minute. Yes, new episodes in your RSS feed will be uploaded to your YouTube playlist podcast automatically. Yes, when you are when you add your RSS feed to your podcast playlist on YouTube, and when you choose that it can add your every episode from RSS feed. Yes, that's true. And I think that's it for this episode. I don't know, but I think Microsoft Copilot didn't understand what I wanted from it. But okay, I told you everything. When you don't understand something, ask AI chatbots and look the videos on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your listening. Follow me everywhere. Thank you for watching, for your listening, and I want to tell you bye bye.